Hello, good day, and welcome back to Boardman IELTS Academy. My name is Babatunde Olaniran, also known as Boardman. Today, I'll be introducing you to IELTS Academic Writing Module. IELTS Academic Writing Module. In the writing module of the IELTS Academy, there are two tasks. The task 1 and task 2. Task 1 and task 2. That means if you are writing IELTS academic, in your writing, you have two papers to write. Task 1 are two questions, task 1 and task 2. And you have 1 hour to write the two. You have 1 hour, that is 60 minutes. You are advised to spend 20 minutes on task 1 and 40 minutes on task 2. Why? Because task 2 carries more mark than task 1. Task 2 carries more mark. Sometimes some people may decide to write task 2 first and then go back to write task 1. Whichever way, you must finish the two in 1 hour, but make sure you spend minimal time on task 1. Now, what are the things, what are the kind of questions in task 1? And what can you get in task 2? What kind of question can you get in task 2? Let me break it down for you. In task 1 of the IELTS academic writing, you will be writing a description. You will be describing something. It is either they give you a line graph or a bar chart, a pie chart, a table, a process, a diagram, or a map. You will get any of those in task 1. So all you need to do is to describe anything you have. However, so you can have a line graph, you can have a bar chart, you can have a pie chart, you can have a map, you can have a diagram. So they ask you to write about it, to describe it. Anyone you get. However, you may have a combination of any of them. That is, they can, in a question, in a task 1 question, you can have a table and a line graph. A table and a line graph. You can have it in the same question and you're asked to describe. I call that a combined chart or a combined graph, anything you call it, because they are combined. You have a table, you have, ordinarily you should have 1, but when you have 2, you have a table, you have a line graph. I call it combined. Or you can have a bar chart and a table, or a bar chart and a pie chart. Any combination you can have. So if you are dealing with chart or a table, you can have combination, or you can have just a table. You can have just a line graph and you are describing it. But as long as you have a combination of 2, I call it a combined chart. You may have that as well. Now you know what you are expecting in task 1. And when you describe, you must write at least 150 words in your task 1. 150 words in your task 1. Don't write less than 150. You can write 160, 170, 180. It is okay. But don't write less than 150. Don't write less than 150. That is for task 1. In task 2, what you will be writing is an essay. What are the possible type of essay you can have in task 2? I will list them for you. We call some of the essay questions, we call them opinion essays. Opinion essays. But opinion essay is just like an umbrella word because there are different type of essays under opinion essay. So the one of the possible type of question you can get may be two opinion essay. Jot it down. Two opinion essay, number one. Agree, disagree essay, number two. Advantage, disadvantage essay, opinion essay. Those are the three main type of opinion essays. They are very common in IELTS. They are very common. They are the most common type of essay in IELTS. So you can get any of them, but you won't get two. You won't get uh, uh, you won't get two opinion essays together. You will have either of them. Either you get two opinion essay or you get agree disagree essay or you get advantage disadvantage essay. However, you may not get an opinion essay question in your IELTS. There are other types of essays and I will list them for you. Don't forget, I've listed three already under opinion essay. The next one, you can have problem solution essay. Problem solution essay. Apart from that, you can have cause and solution essay. Cause and solution essay. I think I will still explain all those essays later, so I don't need to talk much about them. Cause and solution essay. Then the next one, cause and effect essay. Cause and solution and cause and effect, they are not the same thing. Cause and solution, cause and effect. And then you can have combined essay. Combined essay. And then lastly, you can have direct question essay. Some people call it discussion essay, direct questions essay, or discussion essay. Now, how will you know what type of essay? Because the question will not tell you that, okay, write two opinion essay for me or write cause and solution essay for me. No. When you read the question in the IELTS, you are the one to decide. You should be able to know. The first thing you should be able to know is what type of essay is this? What type of essay am I expected to write? You are the one to decide the type of essay you are to write. How will you be able to decide? How will you know the kind of essay? I will treat all of them one by one so that no matter what you have in height, your question will not be outside all this in height. So I will be treating all those essays one by one later and showing you how to recognize each one of them. So if you subscribe to my channel, you will always get my videos when I drop them. So I will be explaining them. Apart from that, I will treat the task one question. Don't forget, task one, you'll be describing something. So I will treat them from the basis so that if you don't have any idea of IELTS at all you need to do is to start from my first lecture. Always start listening to my videos. Always start watching my video from the foundation, from the introduction, so that you will get it. Because I will be explaining the basis for describing a line graph, a bar chart, a table, a pie chart, a map, and a diagram. So that is the summary of the writing model of the IELTS Academy. That is the summary. Subscribe to my channel, like this video, and then I will go into details on all these question types. I forgot to tell you that in task 2, you must write at least 250 words. 250 words. 250 words. So you can write 250, 260, 270, 280. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. How will you be graded? How will you be graded? In IELTS writing, there are 4 criteria they use to grade your work, whether you are writing task 1 or task 2. The first one is task achievement. Task achievement simply means your ability to do what they have asked you to do and to finish it, to be able to finish the task, the thing they asked you to do. So if you are describing something and you couldn't finish it, that means you cannot get a full mark for task achievement. Then coherence and cohesion. Coherent and cohesion. When we are saying coherence, they want to see coherence and cohesion. They want to see how organized your work is. And that is why I have a format to give you on how to write task 1, how to write task. So as long as you follow the format, your work will be organized. And then cohesion. How are you able to link your ideas together when you are writing? For example, how do you move from the introduction to the body paragraph 1 and body paragraph 2? How are you able to use your linking words? How are you using your language of change? Are you using your linking word correctly? Those are the things they want to see. And if you can do that very well, you are going to score high in the IELTS writing. And then lexical resources. Your ability to use a range of vocabulary and using them correctly. Your ability to use some vocabulary and use them correctly. You must be able to use some simple grammars and be able to use them correctly. And then grammatical range and accuracy. Grammatical range and accuracy. When you are writing in IELTS, you need to be changing the way you construct your sentences. You won't just be constructing your sentence the same way. You have to be changing it. You know, I can say the same thing in 2 different ways. Rearranging my words. That is what they mean. Rearranging my words. So I can do that. The same thing they expect you to be saying. For example, I want to say, uh, in 2020, the death rate in Nigeria decreased significantly. In 2020, the death rate in Nigeria decreased significantly. If I don't want to write like that, I can decide to do like this. I can say, in Nigeria, the death rate decreased significantly in 2020. Can you see? I have said the same thing, but I've said it in different way. I've rearranged. So when you are writing, you will not just be constructing your sentences the same way from the beginning to the end of your write-up. So they expect you to be changing it. Apart from that, they expect you to be using both simple and complex sentences, a mixture of them. That shows you have good command of English. You have good command of English. So those are the things they are looking for in your work. And some other things. Some other things. If I want to say them, I will say you must be able to use connectors very well, follow the right format, use language of change very well, be able to change your sentence structures, and you must be quoting figures and years correctly. When you are describing a chart, you should be able to quote the correct figures from the chart in front of you. So those are the things they are looking at. I will still be going into details of all those. And all you need to do is to just subscribe so that you can follow the lectures. You can follow the lectures. Thank you very much.